Believe it or not, being a successful coach has absolutely nothing to do with how skillful you are at coaching. The fact of the matter is, if you cannot get paid for your services, then you can have all of the trainings, all of the certifications that you want, and you still won't be able to make a living doing what you want to do most, which is make a difference. I'm Rhonda Renee of DivineNavigation.com, and I have a ton of experience in this particular topic because in my very first year as a coach, I also struggled. The thing that's unusual about that is that prior to being a coach, I was an award-winning salesperson. I have the awards to prove it. I have since released the physical awards, but I have a photo that I'll put in the comments along with this video so that you can see that 10 out of 11 years in my last professional position as an employee, I was in the top 10% of my company. And one of the only women, by the way, in those upper ranks, mostly surrounded by men. When it came to taking the leap and moving into personal and spiritual development full time, I had a much harder time selling my services. And that's really the number one struggle that I see every coach go through. We certainly business because we love to sell. But if you don't make a sale, you can't have a business. But you don't have to sell in order to make a sale. Those are the tricks and the techniques that I discovered. I quickly had to figure out how I was going to successfully sell my own services, or I was not going to be able to stay in my business. My very first year, I only made like $10,000. Very different from my well into six-figure employee salary. So luckily I did figure it out very quickly. I've been teaching my business clients, my purpose mastery clients, and graduates of my Business in Your Soul program these exact same techniques for the last 6 years now. And I am doing a live webinar on March 21st on Never Sell Again, the no selling sales techniques to effortlessly fill your business without ever feeling like you're selling. So I really want to invite you to join me, and I'm going to teach you some things that you can do immediately, right? This isn't just information webinar. You absolutely are going to get the techniques, the tips that you can start implementing right away. And then of course, I'll tell you how you can get more if you are interested in that. But if you are committed to making a massive difference in the world, right? If you love your work, but you are struggling consistently to get enough clients, if you're really great at what you do, like I'm sure that you are an amazing coach, an amazing healer, but you're continuing to struggle, right? And get trapped in things like the per session model or monthly payment plans, right? If you don't really want to have to sell, but you know you need to make a sale to have your business, right? And if you've tried all the systems and just haven't found that fit that feels really authentic to you, then really, please join me for Never Sell Again on March 21st. It's really time for you to be paid for the value that you give to people. And during that time, we're going to talk about why people aren't buying what you're selling, at least not as much as you'd like them to, right? And discover the one shift that you can make this minute that's going to change your entire experience of selling and can potentially double your sales, like right away. You're going to find out what people really want to buy from you. And this one is usually a surprise because often you are selling, no, I said that wrong. They are buying something different than what you think you're selling. And by the way, it's way cooler. It's a way cooler thing. And once you find out how to access that, all of this gets so much more effortless. And, do you really know what it takes for actually someone to choose to work with you? There's 3 things that have to happen, and it's not the know, like, and trust factor that we've all heard about a million times. There is something more that has to occur. And I'm going to give you the exact formula, the exact same process that you can use that I have taught my clients. They now get 60 to 80% conversion rates consistently. And I use this to go from that $10,000 at first year, oh, how sad, to 300,000, and we are continuing to grow. So super excited to be with you all on March 21st. And I would love to have you join me for Never Sell Again, No Selling Sales Techniques to effortlessly fill your business without ever feeling like you're selling. So I'm going to put the link down in the comments so that you can sign up. I cannot remember off the top of my head, so please just trust the link and go to the comments, and we'll have that there for you. And I hope to see you on March 21st. Bye, everybody.